Try the career mode first. The lady talks to you in the career mode. Has to talk to you. He starts and that's the talks to you. That's the I like. Yeah, they're different teams. That's different teams. SPD.
Well, the cops be teams with the good guys, and
yeah, that's different teams.
Yeah, bad guys and good guys are teaming up.
Racers, that's EA Sports people too in the game.
Those are bad players. Like, if you team up with the other team, that's not fair, right?
Then that'll be your team, huh? Online. That friend requested me. This guy got a lot of friends in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Every single friend request Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. There are. You get like 10 messages of 5 of them. They're gonna challenge me.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route. No block control units on scene.
Run me off the road. Central requesting permission to launch an EMP.
Approved. EMPs are authorized for use. All units, we're leading agents.
Good to go. 10. Equals 196. Yeah, the lady talks to you. It sees the name and messages. You has my name on it too.
That's a big lake.
The ocean. There's a big map.
Which one go first, the cops or the SCPD? Or
That's the cop one. I mean the racer one? I did the racer first. Cause I do the racer first.
Okay, I'm doing the racer one.
After I switch to the Nara one, it'd be that. It'd be an hour after that, your first one, because that's the SPD. You take it lost the SPD.
You know what car I want here?
What?
I want the Mustang.
It's in there, you have to get level 4 or 5 to get it. You see my name messages? Read my messages that I've seen them?
What's the highest car you can get on here?
It's the 258 one. That's for level 20. That's for your achievement. That's the level 20. You see those messages? You don't see those messages. You don't see those messages on the wall. That message is career mode. That sees it that has the my name on it.
Yeah,
You guys seen that? You know the saying? You know the words saying? The words. And then the words saying the words.
I'm trying to choose a car.
Yeah, the career mode are you?
Yeah, I'm in career. I'm doing one right now.
You don't see those messages?
What color my car speed?
It's a pick anyone. Different colors. There's different colors. Pick anyone. Pick anyone. You can't pick the same color. This is beast. You can't pick the same color. There are different colors in the game. You can't pick the same color. You can't.
Okay, I started it.
Another person.
I'll do it to cops chase after you in this game. We'll do this one.
Never get like the play in the chopper. Not in the beginning. There's like 2 or 3.
2
Beginning.
or 3 cops.
Oh, you 1 and 2 times. That's all. It has some noise. It has this noise to chase you. Beep, beep, beep. That noise. It comes out. That noise.
Good.
That noise. I know it comes out.
In my car?
Yes. You're not a good drift, do you?
How drift?
Square.
Oh yeah, okay.
Another person that knows. X.
Oh, I almost broke my car down.
Are you ready? You
Almost.
just started it right now. Remember, you can see a traffic car. Of course, traffic cars are really annoying. You hit a lot of traffic.
Wow, this guy just crashed into me. I need to repair my car quick.
You can't fix cars in that game. You can't fix it. You can't. You just be like that. Or just damage the car that
I'm
bad.
going very quick.
You hit walls, guardrails, traffic. Hit nothing. Nothing. Because you can't. Because I know. You can't fix stuff.
Going down the hill we go.
That's why I beat that whole. Guess why I got the trophy was getting the last trophy. Last 2 weeks ago, I got the Plaster trophy this game already. Mr. Kuka's name's not in here, is he? No, it's not in
I'm
here.
in first place. Come on.
I gotta look at the messages. I have to look at the messages. My messages. I just say his name on that. I know he's in here, is he? I have to look at the messages. Maybe he's just still playing it. Like, maybe, yeah, you have to get first place. First place rank last speed points, how you know? You take out 4 places. And then they make them speed points. But don't. Then they make nothing. How many cars in this game? 8.
How do we know how far we are? Oops.
It shows you. It says the number in the map, in the screen. It shows you how many miles to go. Yeah, there's a miles.
Oh no, 39 miles to go. Oh.
Yeah, it shows you in there. It shows number player. I think you're a rookie. Number 1's a rookie. Number 1's a rookie. Number 20 is a veteran. I'm a veteran already in this game. I'm a veteran.
Well, I'm done. I'm losing this one.
Because you get fast cars later in the game. Huh? And then we finish first place. I think it's past complete the career, but against somebody complete racers, Cup 63. I completed it. I think you completed it. I completed it. There's somebody proud from to go in this game. Look at the messages.
After the start, you know why? They're too far away.
Yeah, wow, you take nothing. You take cars. Traffic cars.
I wish I can do. It's hard to get like 40, 50 feet too.
Yes.
That's cool. I got my 7 yard.
Yes. No,
Oh, this guy. I have a friend named the Cat Sam. He beat me on a record.
Right, name should be
The
Hot
first
Suit.
one.
Mine.
Yeah.
It's not my friend.
You're in second. He's my friend.
He's beating your record, he should be Hot Suit,
I'm
huh?
not beating his record. Who's trying to beat his record?
Missy Kuka is not gonna beat my record, he should be Hot Suit. Not gonna beat my record. That's on in my first place. But I've been taking it. I beat one of my records by myself.
My friend's in first place behind you.
My friend, I beat all my records by my own record. I beat all my records by myself. I beat my own records. We're gonna beat them. Yep. Let's go beat this record. Come on. We're gonna beat this record so bad. Jesus. Yep, the R1. The L2 is the L2. I don't know where I get it. The L2. They didn't change it yet. The L2 is on the jet. Oh, they're back to it. Yep. Yep. Oh, not bad. He's got smoky ready. This guy got brand new smoky ready. That person jump right there. Yeah. Come on, make that sound. Come on, make that sound. You know, it's making me make that sound. I got all first place now. All her go. That's it. God go.
I'm monitoring fight.
I don't practice that game. Weapons. There is weapons there. Minecraft Storia this morning. Remember how they eat that Minecraft Storia this morning? That Minecraft Storia. Remember how they eat that Minecraft Storia?
Is there ramps in this game?
Shortcuts only. No ramps.
Cool. For real?
No
Alright,
ramps. There's none. Only
That's cool
shortcuts.
they have ramps.
There's no ramps. There's none. Only
It's
streets.
just like not Hot Pursuit, but Rivals, right?
Yeah, right one. No ramps. There's no ramps. There's no ramps. That's shortcuts. There's no ramps. There's none. Let's do I got the cars. All of them.
There's lots of cars behind me though.
I got all of my cars.
In a bit.
Dude. This is very long. Well, that's pretty short. Well, I'm riding this Lamborghini. Is that messing me again? No, it's not in the party settings, that's all. I don't remember in the party settings. Nothing else. Party settings. I'm right in the party settings. I don't want to go in there. Nothing else. Bring this. And I'm bringing red there too. How's it going?
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route. Roadblock unit dispatch, please be advised of target position. Suspect is headed off the main road, heading towards the residential block. EMP activated, acquiring target.
Suspect fighting back. Taking damage.
Suspect has evaded the spike strip. Repeat, suspect evaded the spike strip. Maintain course. Suspect is headed off the memorial.
Suspect is driving a convoy.
Spike strip has failed to kill the target.
I'm gonna force him off the road.
Target has gone into a tunnel with such
Suspect tries to run me off the road.
suspect just ran the roadblock.
This Lamborghini is bad, like some in the movie. This Lamborghini I'm using right now is in the movie. This is in the movie. Need for Speed 2014, this Lamborghini. It's from the movie too.
Thank you, teammate. Congratulations to the car.
It's from the movie. Let's see.
Or the guy named the chicken nuggets, whatever.
What
I
happened
just
to
had
Pizza?
chicken nuggets a while ago.
What happened to Pizza God? What happened to him?
You see? Oh no. Wow, this guy just. My teammate crashed into me. Do they do that?
Not all the time. That's somebody that help you. Lock them. That weapons.
Are you like?
Needs to be happy suit, yeah. Are you gonna play that line the first time?
No, I'm playing the story mode thing.
I mean the career mode, huh?
Yeah.
The career mode, huh? Oh, great. I just had some warning scene, but I don't lie. I didn't say that. Are you? And next air. Never said it. You got trophy. I like that trophy. I didn't think that one. I don't want to think that. I'll fly our friend. So, no lane trophies. So, that's before GTMS came. I know that's the first one. That's the wall. It's not gonna hit it. How is this, right? 6 minutes. Alright, let's go.
I got caught.
Yeah, trophy.
Looks like we have the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Stand by, keep fine, hold on.
It's not mine.
In pursuit of an aftermarket 177.
I didn't see you have that. Face went down, and I didn't even trace.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route. All units, roadblock officers ready and waiting for orders.
Take a race on that? It's pretty well done. That's a fun weekend. I think the president.
Spike strip deployed. All units are suspect to coming back. Take damage. Monitoring spike strip release in your area. Proceed with caution.
Street Mr. Kelly.
Suspect is in the roadblock. All units move in for the arrest. Repeat, move in for the mine.
Turbo boost available.
Spikes, bro. Spikes.
Suspect just
Spikes.
around here.
Spikes. Get the first one. Spikes, bro. Spikes. You get the first one. You get the first one last. Spikes, you get the first one. Spikes. Second one is the EMP. First, the jet. The front one, no, my God. I got the first one.
There you go.
Okay, first, I see you locked up in high speed. Identifying make and model now.
Yeah, it's level 3, is it?
Jam ready.
Moving in close to try and slow down. Affirmative. All units use all available force to bring the suspect. All units, we are detecting a power switch from the suspect. Be on guard. Exactly. Requesting permission to release the spike chip. Suspect is driving extremely dangerously. We've got to end this now. Central.
Jam online.
Okay, break wide. Get an EMP lock signal. Take evasive maneuvers. Got a major wreck here. Code 3 emergency cruise.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
EMP online.
Now you can take a picture of it. Now you can take a picture of it. People take pictures of it. Yeah, turn around again. Take a picture of Buck Monte yet? If you get Buck Monte, I think the final picture was 1-6 ready. People take a picture of it. Again. Bye.
Jam ready.
Take pictures of it. That's good.
Spike strip deployed. Spike strip deployed at your location.
50 miles. Last night, I was speaking all right here. It's like this 6 minutes. Look at all right here. Look at first.
Suspect has evaded the spike strip. Repeat, suspect evaded spike strip. Maintain pursuit.
That was another who's in the bakery. Bakers use their drive. Let's do that hungry. Let's read that Minecraft story, yeah? Minecraft story. Tasty. I made my dad for breakfast tomorrow. Oh yeah, I don't know, Dad's gonna eat this cooked up. We have a waffle maker. I'm just gonna use it. Be right back. The other guys are making that stinking bacon. Ugh, I don't like to do it either. Let's do that. My legs are warm. Why is it so warm? Oh yeah, I'm happy. Okay. Snow. Alright, thirsty. It takes a lot of light. People playing online tonight. It's Friday. How about I got talking now? So much people play right now. Freak match. No, don't talk. No, they're just spice buttons. They're using spice people about playing over and stuff. No, I'm not talking, stay quiet. Another kind of different lobby. I don't know what we're trying to watch. Watch it. There's level 20. There's some people level 20s. I know some more people level 20s. Are us. Same lobby. There's people in here. Oops, not that one. This one. Sleep. Where's two by sleep? Dun, 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 dun. Biking candles and then makes me have to suit next. I've still played this game. The video is new. I'm busy right now. It's not bad anymore. Not bad anymore. I'm a burpee. I don't want to have my free. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Alright, this is good. Yeah, I need to. Not bad anymore. Too long. It's taking too long. How online? Different lobby. Doing the. I thought there's people are racist. Maybe there's people are racist. Let's do a race. Why? Race. People do races. Are there people in here? Nobody's in here. Let's go to number 2. Sparks. I think the Sparks goes first. That's the first one. I'm going to go first. Yeah. Take a long. Look at number 3. Oh, I did that one. Where's people? Nice. Well, there's people on number 4. How about number 5? Alright, I'll try and this lobby either. Nope. Oh, you know, far. How about the hot pursuit ones? RPM. Yeah, that's a lot, man. About level 20? No, it's not level 20. It's not a level 20. It's just outline. Check number 2. That's not level 20. I don't know how they're going to play online. That's how it's supposed to play. How much? 5? That's 1. That's 1 person. That's 1. That's 1 person. That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. Put that. Back to me again. Oh, the dog's making a mess again. That's too late. I don't think that's right. Or at least it's alright, here's this for a while. Oh, I see that guy. Great. You guys are trying. Just has been back there then. Let's say you can give me blue. You miss blue, give me yellow. Alright, the plasma trip we should get. Should we have a seat? Let's do a good game still. Let's try to play.
All units, be on the
Our protective guy. This thing takes a long time, but I don't know, right? Good job.
Suspect is headed along Hope Road.
Yeah. Too far. It's gonna get me. Never mind. Jump that off on the car. Here we go. I'm gonna need some rim. Need some rim.
Suspect is headed along the Hope Canyon Freeway.
You got this one. That's right. That's what I'm saying. If you like, it's good. It's like me. I just switched away. Yeah, it's long way. I'm gonna catch up. Keep up behind. Slow down. Slow down.
Suspect is headed along 3 Points Road.
That's Chris. Chris stuck upside down. That's alright, hit him. Let's see, he's still up there.
Suspect has left the road.
That's the day, hit him. We have to see crouching something. Let's go ahead and get hit again. That's fine. Fine. Steel green. For a while. Let me just... Alright. Behind. sleeping. We're sleeping too. We're ticking down. We're gonna be slow.
Suspect last seen on the East Gorge Freeway.
That last guy out. Here's the last one. Are you right? Yes, Alba. He's out.
50 live
He's out.
suspect is still at large. Pursuit is unsuccessful.
Yeah, that's all. That's the last one. That's one. That's one. That's one. Rest. That's one. What happened with that panda person? Oh. It's gone. He left. He left. Now you're that's left. I'm gonna play a different lobby. I know I've seen him for a long time. Let's play a different lobby. Okay, so new. Oh, that's the same one. I can't go the same one. Let's play a different one. Different one. That'll be the same one. This is a different one. This is a different one. Yeah, it's not very anyway. I'm gonna play something. I didn't like it, I didn't like it. Almost 9 o'clock. This is a different one. Yep, this is a different one. One trophy. Payback. This guy has 15 trophies. This guy has Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I'm gonna find maybe that's. I'm gonna find these two people just like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Oh man, yeah. How about just wait for Temple a minute.
Oh, you hooligans, only clowns grow up. I think I'm gonna do ×1.
looks are pretty thin. I will take it. All right. Let's go to the race. Welcome to NASCAR's newest Sprint Cup track. For today's running of the Quaker State Bull.
The 10th faster, qualified 6th. I will take it. All right. Let's go to the race.
Welcome to NASCAR's newest Sprint Cup track. For today's running of the Quaker State 400, I'm Mike Joy with...
I will take it. All right. Let's go to the race.
Welcome to NASCAR's newest Sprint Cup track. For today's running of the Quaker State 400, I'm Mike Joy with hometown hero Darrell Walton.
Oh yeah, my old connection home, Mike. The track's got a few bumps in here and there. The drivers complain about watching the one back here. It's quite the track.
And we've got a cast of characters in this field today.
Yes, we do. And of course, we've only been here a couple of times, so it's hard to predict.
You're right, Darrell. Most teams' notebooks are pretty thin on this place, but Kentucky shares a lot of characteristics with some of the tracks we've been racing at for a long, long time. The question is, who has the right combination of horsepower, handling, track position, and pit?
I would be the one. Oh my lord! Did someone just hit the wall? So I saw that. Someone had to hit the wall. That was not my. Oh, yep. There's a checkup. There's a. Oh god! Don't. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. We escaped that. It was Carl Edwards that almost messed us up into the wall. I think there is a checkup in the trial wall. I don't know why I think that, or if I remember it, but I have a feeling through the trial that they get a little bit messed up. But that is at a lot of these tracks, especially some like the little big cut mile and a half. There's some checkup in the trial oval. Let's see if they do it here. Oh, everyone seems good there. This is the initial start, which is normal for a lot of guys to check up. Alright, so hopefully we have a decent race here. Me and Kozlowski just gained on Kurt Busch going side by side. That's what's weird. Alright, so we're going to pass Kurt. And I think we have the fastest car in the field. I mean, we're in dirty air, so it's not really clear knowledge yet. But I think we do, because we look like we're running pretty well. We don't have the fastest lap, but we're only a 10th off. Again, in dirty air, we're going to try to run up to the second lane here. And that should work. There we go. Perfect. Alright, all the flashing bulbs. Jesus Christ. I wonder if there allowed to be that many NASCAR fans at a racetrack like this ever again. It used to be like this, not anymore. Oh, hey, Biffle. I'm out here, buddy. I know the wall is right there, but you gotta give me some room. Around the outside again. Easy pass. There we go. We're definitely the fastest car in the field. You can already tell we're catching Harvick. So as long as we don't screw this up, it should be victory. You know the funny thing is, this is the default setup. I did not change the tire pressure. As you guys noticed at the beginning, I didn't. Usually I go with tire pressures, I change it. This is the first race where I didn't change the tire pressures. It's just a straight default setup, and we're still very, very quick. I was expecting to catch Harvick a little bit quicker. We're already in 4th, but we're still not really near Harvick. I'm hoping that we get closer and closer as the race goes on. I think one thing I'm also going to do in future races is start at the back from now on, since we don't need the credits, so there's no reason to qualify. So we're going to start last from now on, like we do in Heat anyways. I don't think we've had a run. I don't want to jinx it, obviously, but I don't think we've had a run on this channel like this the last week. I think I'm winning everything, both inside line. If I was on iRacing, I wouldn't win there right now because I haven't been on iRacing in over a year, so I'd be super dummy rusty. But give me some practice laps, I'd be pretty decent on iRacing. Heat, winning that too. I mean, okay, I'm racing against computers. Junior, why are you giving me a hassle? I was trying to tell a good story, okay? Why are you giving me a hassle, Junior? Junior Bugs, let me go. Let me go, Junior. Let me go. Thank you very much. Okay. Changing tire pressures has hurt me a little bit. Right front tires right out quicker than the right rear, and we're starting to struggle a little bit. I'm trying. Yeah, dirty air. I'm gonna drive right through it. There we go. Once you get in the clean air, it actually turns around the outside of Jimmy Johnson. Hello, Mr. Harvick. One more to go. All right, time to go around the outside. Was this even a thing at Kentucky? Could you run up here? I don't even remember. I truly don't. I only remember Kentucky now being a one-lane racetrack, so I don't remember if these upper lanes were even useful. Right now they're not proven to be the most useful. I should probably go back to the bottom. We're going to get a run here, though. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And around the outside. And that should be clear before we... That was some of the biggest BS I've ever seen in my life. I didn't come down, right? Right? I'll have to watch it back, you know. But I'm pretty sure I was just running the normal second lane. Well, the fool again, Kevin Harvick is still in the lead, so we're going to have to catch up to him. We are in last with a damaged left front fender, only visual, no actual damage. But now we gotta chase him down. Look at that knackle look. It looks so bad, it covers up UPS. Oh, good lord. Okay, alright. Well, I know what that... Okay, hold on. This is a little bit of a dangerous situation being back here, because I don't know what's gonna happen with checking up. So I gotta be careful. The left index finger is ready to go on the brake button, brake trigger, whatever you want to call it. I gotta go. Where do I go though? Oh god. Careful, careful. Problem is, I feel like I gotta go all the way down. All the way down. Save myself. Stay down here. We're good. Perfect. Alright. Now we're gonna go up. Perfect. Up to 29. There we go. Alright, watch out for a checkup here. Clear that. Boom. Okay. Back to the bottom. Wait. Wait. And just go around the bottom there. Wait for the checkup if it happens. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I think we've cleared the checkup point. I don't think we're going to have an issue. Someone hit the wall there, but we're fine. I wanted to go up to the top there, but couldn't. So we got to wait. Still wait. 24. Oh, there's a checkup. We go through up to 23rd. And wait again. Slide up, push whoever's the outside Montoya out of the way. Oh god. Oh, what's going on? Ew, hold on. Are we good? No checkup. Clear that. Down low. Boom. Oh, perfect. There's a master checkup there. And Gordon comes down for some reason, even though he's in the second lane. And who's coming behind me? We're good there. Hello, Gordon. Alright, up to 17. Whew. What? Can you people just run your normal lines, you absolute hooligans? Alright, now that they're single file, this should be a cakewalk to get around these guys. Around Mr. Roll Tide, Boyer, Kyle Busch checks up. We're going to get him too. There's a little bit of a paint job there. A lot of things going through my mind as far as score goes. Alright, the slow journey to the lead starts right here. We're in 13th. Everybody is single file, spaced out a little bit. We're going to have to deal with dirty air, and as soon as I say that, caution is out. Even though it's not showing up on the screen, there it is. Second caution. Let's see what it was for. Well, his car just magically fixed itself. And then, I don't know. Couldn't see anything that happened. Well, I think this is a no-brainer. Everyone's going to be coming down pit road, right? Oh, interesting. Well, I'm going to take my 4 tires. Alright, we're going to restart 19. We didn't really lose any position. We're still around the same guys. So now, this is basically where we started the race, so it should be a lot better. Big time yawn to the competition. And it's not challenging. So. Oh, good God. I didn't touch you, dude. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, around Tony Stewart. Let's chill behind Carl. Nowhere to go. Good God, don't hit me anymore. Chill. And go down here where I'm safe. At the top link, check it up somewhere. Good. Good. Up to P12, up to 11th, 10th now. Good God, that's really... Oh God, don't block the bottom. Nice, easy. Don't put 4 panels. There we go. slow cars are holding up some of these guys around the outside. 3 wide clear, got speed through, well not clear, but side by side, and Jamie Mack wants to make an E30 air clear. Okay, Kurt Busch. Did I get around Harvick? Around here? I think we already passed him, right? I'm not seeing him, must be stuck in traffic. Yeah, I think I see Harvick back here. Okay, so, oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. I'm surprised it didn't turn me. I'm very surprised it didn't turn me. That's 100% my fault. I'm going to just smack that booger room, not give Jamie Mack any room. There we go. Alright. I'm going to come down pit road because I'm confident I can make my way to the field. I want to make sure I have the pressure tires whenever I do have to come to the field. And the majority is staying out. I think the majority is staying out. Well, it looks like me and Denny Hamlin and Montoya and Kurt Busch are going to have one heck of a journey going through the field. This is going to be fun. I'm hoping it goes green the whole way because if it does, we're definitely winning this race. And even if it doesn't, I totally will win this. I think we'll win this race no matter what. It's just about how much fun I want to have now. This is going to be fun. Alright, let's make our way through the field. There's 2 clear of us. And it is time to get to work. I probably should have went to the outside there, but I don't think I have to do it. We're fine. That's a decent enough corner. Alright, to the bottom we go. Get clear here, and then check up and wait. Wait. Alright, go up there. Oh, this is going to be risky. No, why did it clear than I wanted to let me go? So it didn't work out. We keep going. Alright, I need to get to the top. I can make up more time at the top, but I just can't get up there right now. Just go to the bottom, get around that, clear that. Alright, Danica's in the wall. There she goes. Clear that. And going to Mark Martin. Good. Before he came down. That was perfect. Alright. Perfect. Now we're up to 15th. I have a beautiful run coming out of 4. Gordon looks like he's having a midlife crisis in the tri-oval. He checks up. Oh my lord. What a checkup. Jesus Christ. We're good. Alright, up to P12. Sorry, Logano. Not my fault. All you guys decided to slow down. Alright, now we're going to go top as Regan Smith goes bottom. And that's not the top I wanted. I want to be low there. Fine. Perfect. Keep going. Right there. Beautiful. Ow, in the wall a little bit. There we go. Up to 9. Oh, we restarted at 30. Of course. 2 laps to go. Hello, Kyle Busch, and we go up to 8 after we go side by side with this and Kyle just walking up the track. There we go. People are pitting. Why are people pitting? Whatever. We move up to 8. There's Lowski. Let's go, Harvick. 7. Oh, I was trying to get clear because I was different. Oh, God, sorry. My heart is full again. I have some business to do with you. Damn it. I can't do it. Man, I missed the days of being able to right rear them someone into the wall. It used to be so easy on NASCAR games. Ever since the Heat game, you can't do it. And now, on the other side of the line, looks like things are fine. I'll just, good idea here. Alright. I didn't want to wreck myself, but I think I got the job done. Wait, did I even spin him out? Okay, yeah, I did. Not really. I took the worst of it. It was kind of a bad attempt on my part. Alright, but now we should have like a straight 14, 13 lap run to the finish. Now that I got my revenge, I had to find Harvick, I had to get my revenge. Now we're going to put 4 tires on the thing. I don't know, you need to repair damage, we're fine. We're going to have also other guys pit for some reason, because when you have multiple cautions in a race, a lot of the AI got pit, so I don't know what's going on there. So I'm confident it's still going to get through. Alright, 38 is where we're going to be restarting. I did get Harvick back here with me though, so job done. Harvick, you rot back here, and we have to go win a race. That's going to be kind of difficult to come back here, to be honest. I need to get up top and roll, so we gotta wait for the checkup. There's going to be a checkup right here. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I can get up to the top and roll. Just roll, 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 roll. There goes the bottom lane checking up. Good call. There we go. Alright, should I do it again? Yeah, I'm going to do it again. Roll up here. This is where I just got cleared track. It's going to work out. Hopefully this is where it's going to get risky. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh boy, I'm going to knock Danica out of the way. No, don't hit me back. Oh, why am I the one? Yeah, to be fair, I'm the one causing it, so it makes sense that I'm the one that takes the punishment. Oh man, I should have just checked up here. Oh, that's pretty bad karma. Danica, boom. Right back to the thing. And we go to the back end. We call it caution. Oh wait, no. Well. Oh, I have damage. I have left arm damage. Alright, well. Fix that, then we'll go back on our way. If I lose this race, it's gonna be really sad. I got focus. I gotta get to the top lane. Top lane, top lane, top lane. Gotta get to the top, gotta get to the top. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Alright, we're just gonna have to find our way to the top another way. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hopefully the bottom lane doesn't check up. Okay, it didn't check up this time, so fine there. Let's go, go, go. Go, 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 go. And I'm clear, right? Alright, here we go. Clear. Alright, now we gotta be a lot more careful here. So 31st. Nice and easy. Ooh, there we go, perfect. Alright. Oh my lord, 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 oh my lord. I'm in it, there's nowhere to go, there's no... There we go. Clear. Alright, now we gotta be a lot more careful here. So, 31st. Nice and easy. Ooh, there we go, perfect. Alright, gotta be careful. Oh my lord, 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 oh my lord. I'm in it, there's nowhere to go, there's no... Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that one. Alright, what happened here? I can't see what happened. Oh dear god. Oh, so good. There we go. Oh, whatever. It's wait, why am I 43rd? I didn't even cause the caution. Alright, I stayed out. We're 29th now. Why was I 43rd? What? Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, my car just looks absolutely demolished. Hopefully it doesn't have damage. Pay attention. I'm hoping it's good enough to go. It seems like it's good enough to go, so we really gotta go now. I don't have a lot of time. Come on. Gotta go catch Frederick. We gotta run the bottom lane here. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Save. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. What is going on? What is going on? Why? Who's pitting? The lap after a restart. Oh, mercy. Please don't put me 43rd. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not the one bringing out the caution, man. Winning this race has gone completely out the window. Not enough time. Only 6 laps to go. It's not my fault. The last few cautions have not been my fault. Come on, you gotta admit. I've just been very unlucky with getting just trolled by being forced to go to the back for some reason that I'm not even bringing out the cautions or whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna force my way up here. I mean, I might as well, because I just want to avoid all the checking up. I don't want to be involved in it. So hopefully we can go. Get me up top, please. Thank you. And go. Someone wants to pit now, that'd be nice, right? Got pit right in front of me. Go. Danica, get out of my way. Thank you. Come on. Alright. Gotta go to the bottom here. Beautiful. Just gotta make as much time as I possibly can in such little time. Oh lord. Well, 23rd. Oh god. Why is there more seconds? Just go. No. On the outside lane. No, don't. Please. No caution. I saw someone wrecking back there, but I don't think it's caution. Yep, no caution. Alright. Let's go. Clear. Thank you. Go. Please. Go. Gadget Rangers. Don't check up. What? No, don't wreck in front. Is that also not a car? Okay, that's a car. You better not put me at the back. That's what I thought. Alright, let's go. Alright, green, white, checker. Can we do it from 16th? Oh man, this has been... Oh, come on, game, give me a good restart. Let's go! Look at my car, it's so destroyed. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Regan Smith is leading the race. I am an outside line though, so maybe I could actually get going here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Check up even more. Let's go up to 14. Let's go up to 13. Hopefully everyone's good. Alright, if you guys want to bring out other cautions now, I can't really do it. I have to go. Come on, go, 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 go. Go up to 10. Caution. Bring me a caution right now. Bring me a caution. Oh, boy. I gotta fit my way out here. Oh, we're in the wall. Around the outside of Gordon. Oh, there's nowhere to go. I have to stay on the outside. Oh my god, I thought there was going to be a check up there. We're not going to be able to win, but are we going to be able to fight our way back past Kevin Harvick? You bum, you're not finishing ahead of me this race. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got to go down here. Oh, up here, at least. Oh, we have one more lap. I thought this was the final lap. Wait, we have one more lap. We have one more lap. Oh, around Jimmy. Ooh, white flag lap. I'm close. I'm close. We can win it. Come on, connect on the team. I gotta go to the outside here. Ooh, come on. Ooh, let's go. Oh, baby, what do we do? What do we do? Okay. I have to think here. I'm gonna have to drive it in deep, but I'm gonna have to figure out. Yeah, I'm just gonna. No, there's no way. I was thinking, what if I go full throttle? It's not gonna work. I'm one lap short. Oh, after all that, one lap. Look how close we are. Oh. Ew. Oh. Tied. Oh my god, I thought there was gonna be a car. It's so destroyed. Alright. Let's go. Go, go, please, go, go, Gadget Rangers. Don't check up. What? No, don't wreck in front. Is that also not a car? Okay, that's a car. You better not put me at the back. That's what I thought. Alright, let's go. Alright, green, white, checker. Can we do it from 16th? Oh man, this has been... Oh, come on, game, give me a good restart. Let's go! Look at my car, it's so destroyed. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Regan Smith is leading the race. I am an outside line though, so maybe I can actually get going here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Check up even more. Let's go up to 14. Let's go up to 13. Hopefully everyone's good. Alright, if you guys want to bring out other caution now, I can't really do it. I have to go. Come on, go, 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 go. Go up to 10. Caution. Bring me a caution right now. Bring me a caution. Oh boy, I gotta fit my way out here. Oh, we're in the wall. Around the outside of Gordon. Oh, there's nowhere to go. I have to stay on the outside. Oh my god, I thought there was going to be a check up there. We're not going to be able to win, but are we going to be able to fight our way back past Kevin Harvick? You bum, you're not finishing ahead of me this race. Oh boy. Oh boy. We gotta go down here. Oh, up here, at least. Oh, we have one more lap. I thought this was the final lap. Wait, we have one more lap. We have one more lap. Oh, around Jimmy. Ooh, white flag lap. I'm close. I'm close. We can win it. Come on, connect. I gotta go to the outside here. Ooh, come on. Ooh, let's go. Oh, baby, what do we do? What do we do? Okay. I have to think here. I'm gonna have to drive it in deep, but I'm gonna have to figure out. Yeah, I'm just gonna. No, there's no way. I was thinking, what if I go full throttle? But it's not gonna work. I'm one lap short. Oh, after all that, one lap. Look how close we are. Oh. Ew. Oh. Oh. So close. So close to saving it. Well, we're closer to the points lead, but oh man. Oh, if I could have gotten away with that. Ooh, I was so close. I was so close. Alright, Wix filters. I don't really want Wix, to be fair. I'm gonna reject that. Unless we got a new primary sponsor offer. Because I would like a different team will accept that, but I am an outside line, so maybe I could actually get going here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Check out some more. Let's go to 14. Let's go up to 13. Hopefully everyone's good. Alright, if you guys want to bring out another caution now, I can't really do it. I have to go. Come on, go. Go up to 10. Caution. Bring me a caution right now. Bring me a caution. Oh, boy. I gotta fit my way out here. Oh, we're in the wall. Around the outside of Gordon. Oh, there's nowhere to go. I have to stay on the outside. Oh my god, I thought there was going to be a check up there. We're not going to be able to win, but are we going to be able to fight our way back past Kevin Harvick? You bum, you're not finishing ahead of me this race. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got to just go down here. Oh, up here, at least. Oh, we have one more lap. I thought this was the final lap. Wait, we have one more lap. Oh, around Jimmy. Ooh, white flag lap. I'm close. We can win it. Come on. I gotta go to the outside here. Ooh, come on. Ooh, let's go. Oh, baby. What do we do? Okay. I have to think here. I'm gonna have to drive it in deep, but I'm gonna have to figure out. Yeah, I'm just gonna. No, there's no way. I was thinking, what if I go full throttle? But it's not gonna work. I'm one lap short. Oh, after all that, one lap. Look how close we are. Oh. Ew. Oh, so close to saving it. Well, we're closer to the points lead, but oh man.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. I hope you're all having a great day today. We got some truck racing at Chicago, some Xfinity racing, and then some Cup racing as well at Chicago Land Speedway. But before we start things off, we have some breaking news again for the silly season coming up. A brand new team again coming into the Cup Series, this time Colleague Racing. They have announced today they will be expanding into the Cup Series next season with Justin Haley driving. The number 16 car sponsor is to be determined, but they will be the second new Cup entry next season alongside Red Bull Racing, which is returning to NASCAR after departing after the 2011 season in the Cup Series. So we got two new teams coming to the Cup Series, and there could be a potential team or two maybe expanding upon their team that they already have. Not 100% sure on that, but definitely look for some news on that here before we get to the playoffs kind of area of this season. I don't have a paint scheme made for the Colleague car yet, but once I do, I will show you guys it right away. But we announced it right off the bat. Justin Haley will be a Cup Series rookie next season. We can confirm. Now, is Red Bull a team that's coming back, as I mentioned, still hasn't actually announced their driver yet. Still working on finalizing that now, so we'll have news eventually on that as well. But we'll come through into the Truck Series weekend where we had subscriber Trevor Jordan in the truck, and he actually made a mistake in qualifying, hit the outside wall, so he started a little bit down the field here, outside the top 15 even, so he was trying to get down to that bottom line as quick as he could and move his way through the field. Now, as we've had a great season so far here in the Truck Series, and we look to continue that into today in Chicago for the Camping World 225. As he went down into turn 1, you can see all the ground he has to make up, but he was not waiting around here. He was trying to force a 3 line up the middle there on the inside of the 3 of Jordan Anderson, on the outside of the 38 of Chandler Smith, and he would move his way forward very quickly. Now, as you can do a little bit later, made the 3 wide here up the inside of the 21 of Zane Smith, and then up the inside of the 18 there as he went down into turn 1, Ty Gibbs in that 18 truck, and he moved his way up inside the top 10, and by the time he came through to the final few moments of this race to the final lap, he was about P7, but that wasn't saying much because he was only like about 3 car lengths behind the leaders. He went down into turn 1, now right up behind the 16 truck as he goes down into turn 1 and out of turn 2. So all of a sudden, Trevor Jordan on the final lap finds himself in P3 going for potential victory. There were 4 wide down the back straightaway though, and that was really holding him back as he went down into turn 3 on this final lap. Stuart Friesen, the Canadian, out in front now as Trevor slides up the track through here on the exit of turn 4, but tries to at least get a top 3 out of it, coming through to the line behind that number 16 truck. He barely gets in front of the 40 and manages to get a very strong top 3 finish here in Chicago, which is honestly a bit of a surprise. We've gone like 2 races in a row now without a victory in the Truck Series, so I don't know what's going on with this team now. As you see the rest of the finishing order though on your screen, Austin Austin Wayne Self at the very bottom of the field. But a great run by Trevor Jordan here, continuing the strong momentum this team has been carrying all season long, and hopefully we can just, like I said before, keep this up through the whole season. Now, as Derek Krause, he picked up yet another Xfinity Series win, so it took him a little bit to get that first one, but since he won that first race, he continues to win. Now 3 wins on the season for the Xfinity Series rookie of Derek Krause. Haley Deegan had a strong finish as well, up inside the top 5, Christian Eckes and whatnot. Now, as I don't expect to see any of those rookies there, like Sam Mayer, Creed, Deegan, Eckes, or Krause, to move up to the Cup Series this coming season. Now, as we come to, though, into the Cup Series weekend with myself here in the number 24 Razor Camaro. 3 races in a row. I think we've run this green and black Razor paint scheme now. As we get underway, though, for our qualifying lap, the goal was to hit a 30.214. And usually the short run for me at Chicagoland never goes very well, so qualifying is very important. And I made a bit of a mistake right there, clipping the apron. And then we come through now out of turns 4. Definitely wasn't the greatest lap, but I felt like other than that turn 1 apron mistake, the lap was pretty clean. But we come through to cross the line, way off the goal with the 30.928 and qualify P23 for the Camping World 400. So obviously not the position we would like to be in here for the start of this race. A lot of ground we're going to have to make up here in this first and opening stage in Chicagoland. As you see the rest of the order, Timmy Hill at the very bottom of the field as we check out who's going to be starting up front. Austin Cindric rounding out the top 20 along with Logano and P19. But on pole, it's the 95 of Harrison Burton with the 5 of Larson joining him on the front row here in Chicago. Alright, boys, it's been kind of up and down lately with the DNF in Michigan, but then we got that surprise win in Sonoma, which I still can't even believe Denny came into the pit lane there coming with a white flag, but we'll take it whatever way we can get it, right? So hopefully we can carry over some of that momentum into Chicago. Now you heard myself on the radio for the little pre-race talk to the team now as we get ready to go green for the Camping World 400 at Chicagoland Speedway. Ross Chastain in that number 42 car sent to the back after failing an optical scanning station multiple times. As there you see your pole winner of Harrison Burton. As you guys know, he will be moving into the number 19 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota Camry next season. So very excited to see what he's going to be able to do over there. He's done superb in that 95 car so far as Harrison Burton and Kyle Larson lead the field to the green flag here today at Chicagoland as we are down here in P22, moving up 1 spot due to Ross Chastain being sent to the back of the field. Now as we go down towards turn 1 behind the rookie of Todd Gilliland, who's put up similar numbers to what Ryan Newman was doing in that 6 car now. So Gilliland, I think, doing a solid job in his rookie season in that 6 car. Of course, he's not really in the fight for Rookie of the Year. That's really down, I think, to just Austin Cindric and maybe Zane Smith, but I think Cindric is really just running away with the Rookie of the Year at this point now as we come through the center of 3 and out of 4. Now the 20 of Christopher Bell. He looks to my outside as he goes down this front straightaway. Bell not having a great season in his first time with that 20 car now as we go down towards turns 1. He's going to have to win to get into the playoffs now. He won 2 races last season in that 95 car that Harrison Burton is driving, and then he's gotten into better equipment and hasn't won at all in that 20 car. Just a bit of a learning curve for that 95 now. As we came through, though, a little bit later now on the exit of turn 4 on lap 2, I was stuck here on the outside, and it was really going against me because I was dropping down the order very quickly now as we were almost down to 30th place as we were going into turns 1 on this 3rd lap as Denny Hamlin was actually up there battling for the lead, but I was falling down the order, like I mentioned, as Tyler Reddick went by on the inside, and then the 17th Chris Buescher was trying to go by as well. So we were down to P31 here within the first 2.5 laps at Chicagoland, which was extremely disappointing, and I was just looking for the opportunity to get down to the bottom, which I had now as the 17 and the 8 had gone past. But Kyle Busch, he was now actually out in front for a brief amount of time here, and now as you see me get down to that bottom line, and immediately we get up the inside of the 8 of Tyler Reddick. Now, of course, the 3 wide up the inside of Buescher, as well as Austin Dillon as we go down into turns 1. Daniel Suarez there in that number 99 Trackhouse car, as we have already seen him gone to victory lane this season. He is in the playoffs now if we can stay in the top 30 in points now. As Denny Hamlin, though, he would actually retake the lead from Kyle Busch as we come through out of turns 4 and lap 5. Now back up inside the top 25 after passing John Hunter Nemechek up the inside of Brian Blaney, using this apron to my advantage a lot here in the trial now as we would pass the 12 car out of turn 4. So move up into P24, then get to the back of Stenhouse, look up the inside of him as well. And now we are going to move up into the 23rd position as we came through to start lap 7 with 13 laps to go in stage 1. But now Noah Gragson in the number 1 car had actually taken the lead, and what he was doing differently than the other drivers is he was actually holding on to the lead. So we come through out of turn 2, going down this back straightaway now up the inside of the 96 of Brandon Jones, another Cup rookie this season. he's had a decent performance for a rookie in that number 96 car. Daniel Suarez originally drove that car, and then it went to Harrison Burton, and now it's over to Brandon Jones. Some news may be coming about those teams too in the future. They might not be around next season. Same for the 95 car, but still have yet to confirm that. Now let's go down this back straightaway. We would now pass the pole sitter of Harrison Burton. He went down all the way to P21 within the first 10 laps of this race. Now we would also get past Todd Gilliland finally, but this whole first stage was just us working our way back forward from the ground we lost on the initial start. So we've gotten up inside the top 20 now to the back of Cole Custer. A little bit of contact with him right there as we went down this back straightaway. Now we would though go 3 wide with Custer as well as Eric Jones in the McLaren. Jones locked into the playoffs with that win in Michigan, the race for DNF last episode. Now as we came through out of turn, of course, of McLaren with a victory in their first season in NASCAR definitely has to boost their confidence now as Jones is being outrun by his rookie teammate of Zane Smith. As we would run down our teammate as well of Chase Elliott for that 16th position. I would actually drive right on by Elliott on the outside. I'd just cruise right on by him as we went down into turn 3. So we now move up into P16 as we'd also run down the 23 of Bubba Wallace for 15th place. And we would just continue on our charge towards the top 10 here as the laps were winding down in this first and opening stage. So we run down the rookie of Smith and then the 88, our affiliate teammate of William Byron, who's also picked up a victory this season in the career mode. His first victory it was. Now he came to the center 3 and now the turn 4. So now we look to the inside of that 88 and to the inside of the 7 now of Smith as we pass Byron and continue to make our charge forwards up now to P13 with 3 laps to go. And stage 1 is Noah Gragson is trying to hold on to that stage 1 victory. But we would close the gap very quick on these cars in front of us of Martin Truex Jr. and Christopher Bell, who were battling it out as we came through, approaching the final lap now in the stage. Gragson actually handed the lead away to Kevin Harvick on the final lap, but then he took it back, as you can see on the track map. They're battling it out for that stage win as I pass both the JGR drivers of Truex and Bell. We move up into P11. No chance of stage points, as you can see. Cindric in that 10th spot, way too far down to even think about trying to run him down as we go down this back straightaway into turn 3 for the final time. So Gragson actually holds Harvick off for the stage victory, picks up a playoff point now in his charge of trying to get into the playoffs this season. As we come through out of turn 4, we will come through to cross the line for P11 in stage 1. So it wasn't a terrible stage considering where we started and how the start of this race went, where we fell down to P31. So we gained, 20 spots after we fell down to 31st in the first handful of laps in the stage. Now as we're going to come into the pit lane for 2 cans of fuel as well as 4 fresh tires. And I was thinking about making some potential adjustments to the car because it didn't seem to fire off very well on the start of this race, but I also felt like it was too early to tell based off of just how the start was in general. So I decided to hold back on the adjustments now to see the rest of the order there in stage 1. Quinn Houff in the 00 at the bottom. In last episode, he actually drove under Daniel Suarez as well as Cole Custer at Sonoma. But we gained 2 spots on the pit lane, move up into P9 for the start of stage 2 as Kozlowski dropped 6 spots out of the top 10 with a poor pit stop. And for the start of stage 2, which is led by Noah Gragson and Kevin Harvick, we're going to go through into the AMP segment. There you have today's AMP segment here at Chicagoland Speedway. You saw the restart. We restarted P9, but we're now in P12, and it definitely could tell that the car just does not take off very well on the short run. So we are definitely going to have to try and make some adjustments as soon as we can on the pit stop and hope that maybe it will help us out. But we would continue to struggle on the short run here within the first handful of laps of the stage. Bubba Wallace now got up my inside. William Byron in the 88 putting some pressure on just behind us. So we go down into turn 1 on the outside. Now the 88 actually drives into our left rear quarter panel. He goes sideways. Smith turns him fully nearly around almost, and now Byron hits the wall of caution. Comes out here in Chicagoland, not sure what the 88 was trying to do. I didn't feel like I came down on him, but it felt like he just kind of sent it into the corner and hit me in the quarter panel. I guess maybe we were both going for the same piece of real estate, I guess you could call it. And unfortunately, Byron took the worst impact of that. The caution came out. Everybody, though, was staying out, and we would get ready to go green here from P13. So yes, like I said, not really sure what William was trying to pull off there. He's still up here inside the top 20 in P16 to be exact, as we would get back underway here for the restart. Now William just on the row behind us, fortunately for him, so he didn't really lose too much, maybe one position or two to Zane Smith and Austin Dillon, as we would get underway with 10 laps remaining in this second stage. But yeah, a weird moment for sure. Now as Kyle Busch actually leads the way right now as we come through to turn 2 up the inside of the 20 of Christopher Bell. We are actually now 3 wide with Bubba Wallace and Christopher Bell as we go down into turns 3 here, as you got Austin Cindric as well as Danny Hamlin side by side. Just in front of us, Noah Gragson back into P2, trying to put some pressure on the back of that 18 of Kyle Busch. Bubba Wallace so nearly gets cleared down the front straightaway as we come through. Still 3 wide though, barely with him, as well as Christopher Bell in that 20 car now as we go down into turn 1, trying to not clip that apron, but you can just see how much better the other drivers are on that short run. Bubba just drove right on by us, and now we're still side by side with Bell. We came through to the end of lap 10 of stage 2. We finally got by Bell, as Noah Gragson actually took the lead back away from Kyle Busch, the 3-time Cup Series champion most recently last season here in the career mode. Now as we would dive up the inside though of Bubba here with 5 laps to go in stage 1. Kyle Busch had once again taken the lead, but now Keselowski was up to second. Gragson down to third as we came through out of turn 2, still battling it out with Bubba Wallace, but we would eventually be able to get clear of Bubba and hold on to that 11th position as we went down into turn 3, and now try to run down Chase Briscoe in the final handful of laps of the second stage to potentially get a top 10 here as we came through out of turn 2 with 3 laps to go. The smoke up ahead is actually from Noah Gragson as I hit the outside wall. The caution comes out for the smoke up ahead. Like I mentioned, Noah Gragson, who was battling for the lead at the time of that engine expiring, he is out of the race. The stage 1 winner, one of the fastest cars here. Gragson's playoff hopes are really getting slim now with a moment like that, as his engine has failed him. That was really unfortunate for Noah. Now I think we need to make some adjustments though, guys. It just doesn't take off very well on the short run. Hopefully we can kind of loosen it up or something. We did indeed make some adjustments there on the pit lane now, as we did gain 1 spot as well on the pit lane up to P9, just like we did for the start of stage 2. Now as we get ready though to go green for the 3rd and final stage. So Kyle Busch, he was awarded the stage victory there over Gragson, as I believe just as Gragson's engine went. He was actually passing Kyle for the lead, because I think I saw on the track map just before it happened, the 1 car went to the front. So very unfortunate for a driver like Noah Gragson, who's not in a great position right now and trying to make the playoffs in his 2nd season of his Cup Series career. Logano got hung out 3 wide there. A terrible restart for the Penske driver and champion of the 2018 Cup season as we go down into turn 3 behind our teammate of Alex Bowman. Bowman in the worst position right now of all 100 drivers. He's very borderline on making the playoffs or not. So we're definitely going to try and help him out here in the final parts of the season. Kyle Larson, as long as there's not a bunch of new winners, he should comfortably be inside of the playoffs. But Larson actually making a move right now as we speak for the lead here. So he's trying to make it easy and win himself into the playoffs. Now as we come through into turn 2, my car once again was just not taking off very well here on the short run. So even those adjustments that I did to kind of loosen up the car and whatnot, because it felt really tight at times on the short run, but it was just not working still as we came through into turn 4, getting cleared by the 14 of Briscoe, and now Joey Logano as well is going to go by on my outside. So now we're trying our best to hang on to a top 10 position with 26 laps to go here in the first stage, but we came through out of turn 4. Now Christopher Bell had gotten up my inside as Kevin Harvick had taken the lead here in Chicago. We saw him battling for the stage lead earlier in stage 1 with Noah Gragson. But Gragson, of course, came out on top of that battle. Now, as you can see, the gap opened up between myself, unfortunately, in 10th place of Christopher Bell, as we came through approaching the final 20 laps of this race here in Chicago now, as we're just trying to just get that long run going. And sure enough, as the laps were going on, we were starting to get the car to roll in a little bit now, but that would not matter because the caution just came out at a terrible time with 20 laps to go. So we are going to have to come into the pit lane here. I was kind of not sure what to do on the pit stop here because I felt like you can actually make it on field with 1 can. so I was thinking that 2 tires might be the call, but I decided to do 4 tires anyways. Honestly, we have nothing for these guys up in front of us, so we might as well just throw 4 tires on it no matter what. So that's what I decided to do, and it ended up being the right call actually. Here is going to see when we cycle out. So we come in the 11th position, and we come out a position above that, overtaking Christopher Bell for P10. So everybody took 4 tires, so we made the right call. Now, if we would have taken 2 tires, we would have been doomed, but Austin Cindric took the lead on the pit stop. Kevin Harvick dropped 2 positions down into P3, so we are back underway with 18 laps to go. Right on that quarter panel of Joey Logano now, as it's Briscoe and Cindric on that front row. As we go down towards turn 1, Logano decides to drive up in front of me and leave the door wide open for Bell. Then he checks up. I get out of the throttle to not run into the back of the 22, and it destroys my momentum on the exit of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Just still being rivals with Joey Logano made me really not want to run into the back of him. I actually might have hit him a little bit, but it just destroyed our momentum here as we came to the center of 3 and 4. So honestly, looking back, I should have just drove into the back of him now. It really wouldn't have affected anything. It would have just prolonged our rivalry by at least another race now. As Kevin Harvick, though, quickly moved himself back to the front of the field. He had passed both Chase Briscoe as well as Austin Cindric in that 21 car, and now was trying to run away with his first potential victory of the season. It's been over a season since Kevin Harvick has won. A lot of doubters in the career mode have been wondering, is Harvick getting close to the end of his career with his struggles? He's currently outside of the playoffs. He's close on points, but he's still outside now, as we were down to P20 at this point after just a terrible restart. But we finally get back on the fight towards the top 10. We passed the number 10 of Matt DiBenedetto, closed in on the back of the 02 McLaren Camaro of Eric Jones. As we went down into turns 3, we finally were able to lunge up that inside of him, and then we came through at a turn 4, being able to complete that pass, closing in on the back of Chase Elliott. But once again, the caution comes out now with 14 laps to go, and this will force about an 11-lap dash or so for the rest of the field here as we're going to get ready to take the green flag. Nobody coming into the pit lane now as Kevin Harvick looks to potentially go for that first win on the season. This is a really big race right here for Kevin Harvick. Kyle Larson joins him up in P2, and then on row number 2, we got Brad Keselowski and Christopher Bell, and Bell in a must-win situation. I would not expect him to lay back here. So myself and my teammate Chase Elliott starting alongside of myself are way behind the top 10 right now as we get back going with it. It's going to be a 10-lap dash here in Chicago. Martin Truex Jr. just behind myself in his final season. Right now, the only driver actually retiring from the career mode this season. In the Cup Series last season, they had multiple drivers retire, like Kurt Busch, David Reagan, Brendan Gaughan, and stuff. Now as we come through the center, though, of turns 1 out of turn 2, I have a big run on the back of our affiliate teammate Byron. I launch to the outside, make a 3 wide with Byron as well as Chase Elliott in that number 9 Napa Auto Parts Camaro as we go down into turn 3. That really was probably the wrong move to make, to go 3 wide, because I have a bit of a mistake there nearly into the outside, while Truex took full opportunity, drove through the middle, past us as we go down this front stretch, and now we're still down here in P20 looking for the opportunity to get to that bottom lane as we go down into turn 1. Kevin Harvick, though, holds on to the lead over second place now with Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch into third, Kyle Larson down to fourth place. Logano up there in the mix as well for the top 5 as we go down this back stretch. Now ahead of the 10 of DiBenedetto, I slide in behind the 19 in front of the 10, and now we're back down to the inside. So immediately we get on the move here as soon as they were able to get to the bottom. So we get up the inside of Truex as we came to the 8 laps to go. Now in front of us, 3 wide between Elliott, Byron, as well as Chastain. So I would follow through to the inside now with the 42 of Chastain, as Elliott still 3 wide with Byron and Briscoe now as we came through out of turns 4 up the inside now with the 14 as Chastain forces it 3 wide as we cut down almost onto the apron there as I decided to actually stay up this time, which was a rare occurrence in this race here as we're up the inside of Byron. And now the fight to get a top 10 is on, because we are picking up some speed as these tires wear. So we come through out of turn 2 up the inside of the 9 now, trying to move ourselves into P14 and then potentially get to the inside of Daniel Suarez in that number 99 car and move up into P13. Just in front of him, we got the 21 of Austin Cindric. Sure enough, I actually made some contact there with the 99 going into turn 1. Now again, there for like a third time, he goes sideways into the corner, and he saves it. A big save there from Daniel Suarez. That was all on me there. I was trying to get to the inside of him, and I drove into the back of him 3 times. Now, as I did not mean to do that whatsoever, as we came through, coming down this front stretch. Now 3 wide with Cindric and Austin Dillon here with a handful of laps to go in this race as Kevin Harvick leads over second place of Kyle Larson now as we're 3 wide through the center of 1 and out of turn 2. Austin Austin Dillon. He pulls out of it, so now just 2 wide between myself and Cindric for that 11th position as we continue on our charge towards the top 10, kind of like we did in stage 1 when we went from like P31 to P11. So we're now up into 11th as we came through to turn 4, but we would run down Bubba Wallace as well as Zane Smith and the McLaren, the rookie, up there in front of us as we go down into turns 3, and now we are going to move our way into the top 10. What a charge through the field it has been once again as we come through to turn 4, clearing the 23 up the inside still of Zane Smith as we go down this front straightaway. Harvick leads by a few car lengths over Kyle Larson, who's putting the pressure to his inside as we go down into turn 1. We will now clear the 7 of Smith through the center of the corner, so we come through to a lap and a half to go. Harvick up top, Larson to the bottom, pretty much right at his bumper as it came through out of turn 4, coming through to the final lap here in Chicagoland. So no overtime today, is actually clipped the outside wall there out of turn 4, but we've had a history of overtimes here in these last few races now as we go down towards turns 1 on this final lap. Harvick still up top, Larson to the bottom, but Larson just can't get the run to get even with Harvick. So now Harvick leads down the back straightaway for the final time here as they go down into turn 3. Harvick took the top and so did Larson, so Larson has absolutely nothing for Harvick here today as we go down into turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in Chicagoland for the Camping World 400. Kevin Harvick, it's been over 1 season, but he will return to victory lane today over Kyle Larson in Chicago as we come through to cross the line in the 9th position as Bubba Wallace rounds out the top 10. Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Logano 3rd, 4th, and 5th as we check out the rest of the order. Elliott fell down all the way to P20 by the time the race had come to an end. And at the very bottom, we got 2 DNFs. Eric Jones in the McLaren actually DNF'd along with Noah Gragson, who was battling for the lead earlier in the race in stage 2 when he blew that engine. So now we are going to come through to check out the point standings after the race. But what a race it was. It was certainly a more calm race compared to what we've seen recently with Sonoma, just a bunch of chaos in the final 5 laps or so of that race, and with Hamlin just coming into the pit lane and whatnot. And then we had Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. I hope you're all having a great day. Today we go racing here in the Truck Series, Xfinity Series, as well as the Cup Series. And as you can kind of see from maybe the thumbnail and whatnot, we have Sonoma on the thumbnail, but we have Michigan to start things off here in the Cup race. So you might have an idea of what's going to happen, but you guys will see what happens very shortly. But we start things off here at Texas Motor Speedway in the Truck Series with our team, where we had subscriber Connor O'Clair in the truck for us here tonight in the SpeedyCash.com 400 at Texas Motor Speedway. So excited to get underway now for what we've got 4 wins on the season in the Truck Series right now with our team. So it's been a tremendous start to the season. We've clearly been the dominant team, and the closest driver or team to us with wins is just 1. That's the most wins any other driver has here in the Truck Series right now at this point in the season. So hoping that we can pick up win number 5 here on the season in the Truck Series here tonight with Connor O'Clair behind the wheel of our number 77 Allegiant truck here as it goes down into turn 3. And he would get aggressive right off the bat, going 3 wide through the middle on this first and opening lap through turns 3 and 4, getting up the inside of drivers like Tyler Ankrum going around Ben Rhodes, as well as at number 16. So he just continued to move his way forward very quickly here at Texas Motor Speedway. We come through to a little bit later in the race. He now gotten up inside the top 5 after passing Rajah Caruth, and then he would get up behind that 38 truck as he came through out of turn 2, and he would make a pass on him, and then get up into P3 as he came through a little bit later, making a move though 3 wide for the lead into turns 1, and now Connor O'Clair puts our truck out front here in the late stages of this race at Texas Motor Speedway and would not look back. We came through right to the final lap of this race here in Texas, down into turns 3 and 4 here for the final time, trying to hold off the 40 truck as it came through out of turn 4, and for the 5th time already this season, our truck will go to victory lane with Connor O'Clair behind the wheel here tonight. So win number 5 on the season, can't complain whatsoever. A great season it has been, and it just continues to be successful for us now as we pick up the victories. You see the rest of the finishing order on your screen here from Texas. Now it's Grant and Finger down there in P21, Rafael Lazar down there in the mid-20s, and Joni Nemechek finishes in the last position as Connor would go do his burnout So a dominant season so far, and hopefully we can continue this momentum all the way throughout the rest of the season into the playoffs, and just continue racking up these playoff points before we get to the playoffs, so that way we can almost have like a free pass into the Final Four. That would be really nice. But now we come through into the Xfinity Series. I just simmed this race. Now I'll show you guys the results. But basically, Sheldon Creed picked up his first Xfinity Series victory here at Michigan. So very cool for Sheldon Creed, who moved up from the Truck Series in that number 2 truck to the number 10 car for Colleague Racing, and now picks up his first win now in the 13th race of the Xfinity Series season. So now though, we come through into the Cup Series weekend at Michigan, and like I said, as you guys can tell by the thumbnail and whatnot, you probably got an idea of what's going to happen in this race now as Hello everybody and welcome back. Our qualifying lap, the goal was a 1:33.606, so we come through now the now middle portion of the course, and we were getting through the track pretty well now, as I felt like it was a decent lap. You see me go way too deep into the final turn though, so that was a bit of a mistake, and then I had lost the grip on the exit, but I still felt like overall it was a decent lap. So we come through heading down to the line, and it is going to be a better lap than our goal with a 1:33.066, and we qualified P8 for the Toyota Save Mart 350 here at Sonoma Raceway now, as we're going to check out the rest of the qualifying order. On pole, Joey Logano, so his second race back now, and he's on pole. Chase Elliott up there in second. Elliott, of course, I've given Elliott the best rating of any driver for road courses, so we always expect to see him running well here at Sonoma and Watkins Glen and the Roval and whatnot. And Chad Fincham, though, at the very bottom of the field. Alright, boys, sorry about that DNF last race. Hopefully we don't do anything stupid here today. But yeah, we know what we're capable of on road courses. That's from that 20 cars. Hopefully we can have a good run here today. Maybe be in the mix for the win. There you heard myself on the radio, still not over that DNF from Michigan now, as that was just so stupid now when I caught that apron at the wrong time. Now, as you see, though, Austin Dillon gave up his qualifying position for a new set of tires, so he is starting at the back, along with Daniel Suarez, who crashed during qualifying. Suarez already in the playoffs, though, with that victory earlier this season. Now, as we get ready to take the green flag here, the Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma Raceway. Now, on the inside line, right behind the 21 of Austin, Cindric, the rookie, who is also known for being very good at road course racing, as we are underway here in Sonoma. On the right-hand side, we got our teammate of Alex Bowman, who came up just short of a victory last race in Michigan. He finished second, and I was emphasizing how much he needs to just improve on, I guess, the luck and just have no DNFs if he wants to make it into the playoffs this season. And he backed that up, like I said, with a second place at Michigan. So hopefully this is maybe a turnaround point for that 48 team now, as he has not really been able to pick up any victories since he's gone into that 48 car either. Hopefully we can see that change. It came up just short in Michigan, of course, behind Eric Jones and the McLaren now, as we clear, though, the 48 car of Alex Bowman, and now hold on to P7 as we go down into the carousel, lunging up the inside of both Briscoe and Cindric 3 wide. We pull it off, move up into P5. Now as Elliott leads over Joey Logano, so Elliott took the lead now, as we're going to try and maybe make a 3 wide move now on Hamlin and Truex. Yes, we do. And already going to move up into the third position here on this first and opening lap in Sonoma Raceway. So a tremendous start for this 24 team now as we come through out of the right-hander. They got a little bit close there on the exit of the corner behind us between Truex and Hamlin. Looked like there might have been a little bit of contact made between them both. Now as we come through the S's portion of the course, so clearly showing we have a lot of speed here in this number 24 Razor Camaro today as we go down towards this right bend leading down towards the final corner of the course. But Sonoma, not my favorite road course on the schedule for sure, probably my least favorite between Watkins Glen, the Roval, and then of course Sonoma here, but still a ton of fun to drive this road course now as we come through to the final hairpin heading down to the line. But we just spend this first and opening stage trying to run down the 22 and the 9 of Logano Logano and Elliott come through now to the second lap, and sure enough, we were closing in on the back of the 2 of Joey Logano, or of the 22, sorry, of Joey Logano in that second position. We come through now a lap later on lap 3, with 3 laps to go in stage 1, through the carousel, closing in a little bit more on the back of him now as we came through, getting way wide there on that curbing, but we would run him down by the time we came to 2 laps to go, right to his back bumper now, approaching the final lap in stage 1, as these first 2 stages always fly by at every road course in the game now as we go down through the S's, and maybe NASCAR could be looking at potentially in the career mode, maybe taking away stages at road courses. Maybe not, you'll have to wait and see, especially I think in the next NASCAR game, if we have control over stages and whatnot, we might take stages right out for road course racing, especially since we're going to have 7 of those. But we'll come through now to the final lap here in stage 1, now to the right hand side of Joey Logano, down this back straightaway towards the right-hander. Elliott leads the way now as I go way deep into the corner now within a car length of hitting the 9 car, so I go way wide trying to make the corner, and unfortunately we give that spot right back to the 22 of Joey Logano now as we come through into the S. So a bit of a mistake there on my part, but fortunately we did not take anybody out now, and we still hold on to that 3rd position here as we come through the S's for the final time, down towards the penultimate corner here for this final lap in stage 1. Chase Elliott started second, took the lead right off the bat from Joey Logano, and dominates his first in opening stage, and is going to easily hang on through this final hairpin, and will come through down the front straightaway to pick up the stage victory and add another playoff point to his name after picking up a handful of playoff points recently with that Coca-Cola 600 victory as we come through across the line here in P3 for stage 1. So a very solid first stage for us overall, though. Alex Bowman in P4, so we got 3 Hendrick cars right now inside the top 5 here in Sonoma. Now, as a lot of Hendrick drivers seem to be well known for being relatively solid at road course racing, Hendrick Motorsports has a good road racing program now, but Kyle Larson, on the other hand, right now, is not doing very well. I don't even think he's inside the top 10, unfortunately, currently at the end of this first stage, and as you can see, no, he is not. Zane Smith up there in P8, Austin Cindric rounds out the top 10. Larson actually outside of the top 20 even. He's kind of been going into a bit of a slump, it feels like, lately too here. Ryan Blaney actually a lap down. He has an DNF from this race, but Blaney has done very well on points, so I don't think it's going to be too impactful for him now as we get ready, though, to go green for the start of stage 2. No pit stops were necessary. We get ready to go green from P3, where we will now go into the AMP segment for the start of the second stage. Were able to get past Joey Logano and the number 22 car to take over the second position behind Chase Elliott. It was a little bit physical to get past that 22, but we made it happen either way now as Alex Bowman, he's moved into P3, so it was an all Hendrick Motorsports 1, 2, 3 right now, and then Larson like 20th place. Now as we came through to the second lap, we were actually closing in on the back of the 9 of Chase Elliott, and it honestly felt like he was starting to fall off because I got right to the back of him, and the hairpin actually roughing him up a little bit now as he gets a little bit sideways out of the final corner, but holds on to the lead. No problem here to go down at this front. But the 9 actually hits the wall there, and I'm now going to attack on that opportunity. Look to the right-hand side of him as we came through to the third lap of the stage, but we're still going to be side by side as we come through up the hill into these first few corners alongside the 9 of Chase Elliott. Now trying to hang on to the car, got a little bit loose there, and Elliott attacks back and hangs on to that lead. Now as Denny Hamlin's actually passed Alex Bowman, moved into P3, so Bowman down to 4th, but Hamlin showing a tremendous amount of speed all of a sudden here as we go down into the right-hander, trying to keep that pressure on the back of the 9, because I think we can pass him again. Yes, we do. We look to the right-hand side into the grass a little bit, trying to do a pass in the grass at Sonoma Raceway here as we go down to that carousel side by side with Elliott. We clear him though into the carousel, but I go wide, and that opens the door right back open for the 9 of Elliott, our teammate now, as we come through out of that carousel. Hamlin to the back of us now as I get a good run here down the backstretch, and we will be able to re-clear that 9 car of Chase Elliott now, as it's 1, 2, 3, 4 just under a blanket right now as we come through into the middle section of this course. But now that we have taken the lead, I was just trying to settle in and focus and try to run away with the potential stage 2 victory. And sure enough, we come to the 2 laps to go now in stage 2, and we had opened up a nice gap between myself and Elliott. Like I mentioned, it really seemed like that 9 car was starting to fall off as we came through to complete the first few laps of that second stage now, as he had absolutely nothing. But in stage 1, I couldn't even run him down, so definitely something going on there with the 9 of Chase Elliott as we came through though to start the final lap of stage 2. Going down into the carousel and make a bit of a mistake here on the final lap in the stage. You saw me hop up on 2 wheels. I'm stuck in the grass, and now Elliott's all of a sudden back into the mix here as we come through out of the carousel. But fortunately, we got such a good run right there that we would be able to actually open up the gap to him there, and we were pretty safe here. As now I was just like, okay, we're just going to hang on here for the stage victory. But then I actually go a little bit too deep there, but fortunately we hang on as Hamlin makes a move up the inside of Elliott, passes him for second. Bowman even tries to pass Elliott as well for that 3rd position now as we go down into the S's for the final time here in stage 2. So now no pressure whatsoever from behind, so no reason to throw away a stage victory here as we come through into the penultimate corner now on this final lap in stage 2. Ryan Blaney still the only driver that has DNF. You can see he's on the pit lane now as we go down into the hairpin here for the final time in stage 2. And now as we come out of the corner, we're going to come through to pick up the stage victory and get another playoff point now, as we're hoping to potentially pick up win number 3 on the season here today at Sonoma Raceway as we cross the line for the stage win. Good stuff, boys. I'm kind of surprised by how hard the 9 was falling out there. I don't know if something is going on with them, but yeah, I don't know if we got a race-winning car overall, but maybe if it has a long run on some motor tires, we can do that again, just like we did here on stage 2. So we might actually have something here. So we would come into the pit lane here at the end of the second stage for the first time today in Sonoma, as we will take 2 cans of fuel as well as 4 fresh tires and get ready to go green from hopefully the first position in this 3rd and final stage now as we get ready to go green alongside Denny Hamlin. Bowman actually overtakes Elliott on the pit lane. Logano up to 5th, 3 positions up after the pit stop. We're ready to take the green flag for the 3rd and final stage, which is now underway here at Sonoma Raceway. Now just 14 laps to go here in the final stage, which is now over double the length of stage 1. And if it stays green the whole way, and it has stayed green technically the whole way today other than the stage cautions, then we are going to be very, very close on the fuel situation now as we're side by side with Denny Hamlin up through these first few corners now. He's not going to back down very easily. He definitely seemed to have a good chunk of speed in that 11 car, and he clears us for a moment, but I launch back up the left-hand side trying to make sure he cannot clear us, but I make a mistake right there, and now that allows the 11 of Denny Hamlin to get clear as we come through, heading down towards this carousel. I did not want to let that 11 get away, so I actually lunge up the inside into the carousel here, now side by side at his door as we come through on the exit of the corner behind us. Bowman and Elliott still side by side now as we go down this back straightaway, doing what I can to clear the 11, and we do clear him really without any issues here as we go down into the corner, but he actually gets back up my right-hand side as we come through and to the right-hander now as it appears that there is a pylon knocked over, but I actually went wide, giving up the lead to Denny Hamlin again here as we come through into the SS. Elliott has cleared the 48 of Alex Bowman now for that 3rd position as he tries to hang on and maybe run us back down here up front, but I definitely underestimated the speed that 11 car has. I knew he had a good bit of speed in that car, but you're going to see just how fast that 11 car is now as we come down towards the hairpin, approaching 13 laps to go here in the Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma Raceway now, as Kyle Busch is actually overtaken Joey Logano. He has moved up now into that 5th position here. As you see at the end of lap 1, Hamlin out of that final corner just destroyed us now as we go into the helmet cam. First time in a little bit that the helmet cam has appeared now as we come through these first couple corners now as Elliott and Bowman try to run us down, as you can just see the 11 driving away now as we come through this first sector of the course. So a little bit of a confidence destroyer that was. Now as I thought we were going to have a chance to win, as I make a bit of a mistake there, open up the door for the 9 to actually lunge up my right-hand side into the corner. That caught me way off guard. I end up going wide now as we come through out of the corner, and then Kyle Busch tries to attack as well. So a bit of a mistake that allowed the 9 to lunge up the inside. That caught me off guard. Then I went wide out of that corner. Now as we go down into the carousel. So now all of a sudden we drop down into P4 behind the 48 of Alex Bowman, who's having yet another good run here today in Sonoma, but definitely a little bit frustrating for that to happen now, as I thought we could still maybe just run really good laps and maintain with Hamlin at least. Now as the 48 though goes up the inside of the 9 of Elliott. They come together a little bit now as we're going to try to attack now up the right hand side of the 9 of Chase Elliott. So we move back into P3, putting the attack on the back of the 48 of Bowman, who finished second at Michigan, runner up to the McLaren of Eric Jones, and now is in second again as I get sideways though, and now on lap 19 as we make another mistake. Elliott, he had dropped quite considerably too at this point, and now I have as well. Now is Kyle Busch, Logano, they get past. Logano's chopping my nose. He says, you're not getting by me without a fight. So now as we go down into the right-hander, getting into the back of Logano, sending him sideways there, and now that causes me to go wide again in the same corner, opening the door for Elliott to go by on the right-hand side, and now the frustration was building a ton for me here. Now as I lunge back up the inside of the 9 of Elliott into the carousel, we retake the 5th position, but now I was looking at it like we're going to need a caution if we want to have any chance at all to win this race. Now as I lunge up again inside of the 22, and again I got a little bit physical again with him, and we make the pass happen. Now as we move back into P4, then we get to Kyle Busch on lap 20 into the hairpin, lunge up the inside of him, and we move back up into the 3rd spot. But like I said, definitely was frustrated at this point as Hamlin was like 8 seconds ahead of me or something like that. Now was actually, we came through on lap 21. There was actually a big moment there. Quinn Houff just drove under Daniel Suarez, as well as the 41 of Cole Custer, and the green flag stayed up. Not sure how in the world that happens. I did turn the cautions down to relax yellows, but I would anticipate when someone drives under 2 cars at Sonoma Raceway, a caution might come out now, as that was not expected, and that would have been really nice if we got a caution out of that, but that was just a moment that happened there on lap 21. So we came through though with less than 10 laps to go at this point, trying to run down Alex Bowman at least, and I had written off the chances of running down Denny Hamlin at this point now, as I knew the field was still pretty close right now, but it was looking like we were going to be about maybe half a lap or so to the good, so I really wasn't concerned about the field situation. I was just trying to run down Alex Bowman, and I was still frustrated making mistakes and whatnot, but I finally was able to just kind of focus and just try to set good, clean laps and run down this 48 of Bowman for that 2nd position. There's always a possibility for something to happen to the leader of Denny Hamlin, like a mechanical issue or an engine blowing or something like that, tire failure and whatnot. So I was doing everything I could to run down that 48 just in case. Or if a caution comes out, we're in great position. We'll be lining up on the front row with Hamlin on the right side of the preferred lane for a restart, in my opinion, at Sonoma Raceway. So we came through 4 laps to go. Very calm final stage this was, other than, of course, Quinn Houff driving under 2 cars of Daniel Suarez and Cole Custer. But we come through to 3 laps to go, continuing to close the gap to the back of the 48 of Alex Bowman. Denny Hamlin, he was now running into lap traffic at this point here as we came through, closing up right to the back of the 48 now, as I finally was able to focus, and it was paying off because we closed that gap very quickly to Bowman lunging up the left-hand side into the carousel now as I go for a bit of a slide, nearly making contact, but we keep it clean, and we take over the runner-up position from Alex Bowman now, just really trying to hang on for P2 for this race here as we go down, approaching into this final hairpin here, approaching now 2 laps to go now, as there's actually trouble in front of us a little bit down the track now. William Byron has crashed. It appears he's actually blown an engine. Now he's trying to go rock climbing or something like that now, as he's hitting some barriers. He doesn't know what he's doing, and I would actually end up approaching William Byron, who would get going. So we were coming through now with 2 laps to go. I had no idea, of course, that this was happening at the time now as I caught this in the replay, but we came around, and sure enough, there's William Byron finally got himself going now with about a lap and a half to go here in Sonoma. We had opened up the gap to Alex Bowman, and now William Byron has become a ghost as we go into the carousel. Not sure what is going on here today in Sonoma. The 00 driving under people. We got a ghost car on the track. It was just a mess at this point here. As you see me briefly check the fuel on the dash now as we come through, approaching the final lap in Sonoma Raceway, just trying to hang on to second place, hoping a caution comes up now as we go down towards the final hairpin. As it appears, Denny Hamlin, the leader, is coming into the pit lane as we approach the final lap in Sonoma, as he has handed the lead to myself as we come through to the final lap. Alex Bowman stays out, no need for us to come into the pit lane, but Hamlin, I guess, decided he could not make it to the finish. I look at the field, it was 10 on the dash, so I knew we were going to be okay now here on this final lap, but that caught us way off guard. A huge turn of events as we were just hanging on for a second place finish, and Hamlin has thrown away the victory as he was hands down the fastest car here today in Sonoma. So now we're just bringing it home at this point. No pressure from Alex Bowman, so that pass he made earlier was a race for the win. Little did we know, with Alex Bowman as our lunge up the right hand side here of Cole Custer, and we will now put him a lap down. I did not quite expect to be lapping people at Sonoma Raceway, to say the least, but here we are doing it now as we go down into the carousel for the final time here in Sonoma. Hopped up on two wheels just for a second, but fortunately that did not go wrong. Now as we come out of the carousel, just bringing it home at this point now as the field was down to 7. So I knew though for sure after I saw that we were okay, and we just had to bring this car home over the 48 of Alex Bowman, who's going to finish runner-up once again, it looks like, for 2 races in a row, just like it did in Michigan. Now as we're running down our teammate of Kyle Larson here on the final lap, now as we go down into the S's for the final time in this final sector of Sonoma Raceway, and what looked like a second place finish coming to the final lap. Denny Hamlin, we had absolutely nothing for him all race long really, and then he comes into the pit lane approaching the final lap because he doesn't think he can make it on field. So we go through now into this final hairpin, looking at win number 3 on the season as we're right on the back of our teammate of Kyle Larson, and sure enough we come through out of the final hairpin, and for the 3rd time this season we are going to come through to pick up the victory here at the Sonoma Raceway. Good stuff, boys. That was very unexpected, but hey, I'll take it whatever way we can get it. Win number 3 on the season. Let's go. There you hear myself on the radio. Like I said, very unexpected turn of events at the end there with Hamlin just saying, you know what, I don't want to win. Gary can go have it here. So we do our burnout now for the 3rd time this season. Talladega, Martinsville, and now at a road course of Sonoma Raceway. Very happy to pick up the victory for you guys. And now that separates us from the other drivers with 2 wins and puts us up top with the most wins on the season. And now we will be once again at the very top of the playoff grid. So very happy to pick up that victory now as we'll check out the finishing order on your screen. So Bowman and Elliott there, 2nd and 3rd. So Hendrick Motorsports 1-2-3 would have been awesome if Larson could have got 4th. There would have been a 1-2-3-4 sweep for Hendrick Motorsports, but Larson actually finished terribly, nearly put him a lap down there in 28. So that was very unfortunate for him.